What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm super stoked for this one today. This one, let's just get it. This is, I don't know. This is either my favorite or my second favorite G.I. Joe figure from when I was a kid. Obviously, it wasn't this 6-inch version, but I've got Law and Order today. I can't decide if I like this one better or the Serpentor with Air Chariot. I have both in the 6-inch figure. My favorite G.I. Joe character from the shows would have to be Beachhead. I don't know why. I like Beachhead a lot. So I have that figure too. Side to point. I've been excited for this one, and I'm so pumped to get this opened up. We've got from G.I. Joe, Christopher Law Levine, and Order. Here's the back. Oh shit. Sorry. Check that out. He's got on a tactical vest. He's got a lot of tactical stuff. So what I'm gonna guess is that we should be able to sheath most of these weapons that he comes with. He's got handcuffs. Order is so cool. We've had, can I get to them here in a second? Yeah, we've already had one, well, we've had two animal sets. You know, we've had the one with the gator, we've had Snake Eyes with the wolf, and we've had Mutt, the one with the Rottweiler. I don't know why I can't remember that one, but yeah, they've done some animal ones. And Falcon, no, not Falcon, what's his name? The dude with the, anyways. I'm not here for that today. We're here for Law and Order. I'm making myself look stupid. So let's bust it open because I can't wait. Safety cutter engaged. I have to get my safety cutter cleaned up and sharpened a little bit. The box is a little bit not perfect. That's not a big deal for me. I just thought I'd mention it. Okay. File that. I'm taking a look. I'm flipping it over because I want to see if it's got any of the little snips that I would use this on. However, it looks like this is going to be very easy. So let's see if we can get Order first. Yeah. Oh, man. So awesome. MP K9. Nice. We've got the mask that goes on him, which is pretty cool. It's just a slip over the ears thing, but looks like if you can. All right, now. Just slip over the ears thing. There we go. There's a good shot with the mask. And what's really cool with G.I. Joe and what they've done with the Classified series and these sets that come with animals, bam, is even the animals have extra heads. So this one gives him a more aggressive look, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get Law out. Maybe. Oh, cool. Okay. So he's got a tactical vest. Okay, he's got a spot in the back. So if you wanted to add an additional backpack, you could. Is that for those cuffs? He's got a set of cuffs in a holster. They don't come out right? No. And it looks like he's got a second holster for cuffs, but I don't know. That wouldn't be too necessary with these extra cuffs he came with, I don't think. No, because you wouldn't want to break that in half, so. Yeah. But we got handcuffs. Let's get his helmet. So, I was about to say, as a kid, my Law and Order figure, one thing I managed to not do was not lose his helmet. And as I was getting ready to say that, I lost his helmet. What the hell? Oh, there it is. I'm having a morning, man. Tell you what. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it's even like looks worn. That's cool. Get him to stand up. Ta-da! All right, so we've got a nightstick. We've got a knife. We've got a pistol. And that didn't happen. Okay. And we've got another gun. Very cool. We got a bunch of hands. I don't know how well those are showing up, but I'm not going to get too into them. It looks like they're a bit different. Not bad though. Let's see if we can start putting some of this on. He's got a flashlight on his belt. This thing's gonna look really cool when we get in there and put him up on the spinner for you guys to check out. So he's got a ring for the nightstick. Let's do that. Oh, they're fixing to make me upset. I think he doesn't have a sheath for the knife. How, with all this tactical gear, does he not have somewhere for the knife to go? I'm very confused by this. Okay, he's got a spot there for that. There's where the nightstick goes. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing it. I do not see a sheath for the knife. He's got to be one of the only G.I. Joe Classified Series figures I've gotten a hold of that didn't have a holster for the knife. Unless I'm missing it. Not at the boot. Well, that's... Well. That upsets me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But there we go. I've got him all armed up. I could put the knife in his hand. You know, that ain't too big of a deal. But I find it odd that he doesn't have a sheath for it. But let's see if I can get it looking like he's got a hold of the handle there. There we go. Law and Order. Pretty slick set. So when I get him up on the spinner, I'll give you a good shot of Order with this on, and I'll take the mask off, and then I'll put the aggressive head on. I'll give you a little bit of all of it. Order's pack, man, he's got spots. I'd like to know what we got going on here, because he's got spots where you can put attachments. I mean, MPK9, so cool. Love it. Where's the rock? Oh, there it is. Got this set too. This was an awesome set. Now see, he didn't have a sheath for his, he didn't have a ring for his nightstick, so I had to shove it down in the belt. Check them out. Was it Junkyard and Mutt? I think is what that one is. And then Law and Order over here. Y'all don't fall over. Very, very cool. Do I have one? Yeah, I wanted to test these since I got a G.I. Joe figure out right now. Okay, yeah, these stands work fine for them, I guess. Boom. He don't need it. They stand up pretty good, so I just thought I'd test it real quick. I had a little bit of trouble with those stands and some of the wrestling figures, so I was just wanting to check that out. Yeah, I see that there's a spot for these cuffs, but I feel like if you put the cuffs in there, you're gonna break them. Oh, I see something though, and I don't understand it. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand it, but I guess he can hold them like that. It will go in there, so I mean that's not bad. I still love it. I think it's an awesome figure. The colors pop, the red with the blue vest, the white helmet, and it's a little bit battle damaged. All the holsters. Like I said, if I was gonna complain about anything, it would be because the knife does not have its own sheath. But we've got a holster for everything, including the bigger gun. Um, yeah, another great dog set. I love these sets. This one was awesome. When they did Junkyard and Mutt, I hope I'm saying the right name. I'm pretty sure I am. When they did this set, I was like, why are they doing that one but not Law and Order? Where is Law and Order? So now my questions have been answered and I have Law and Order. I'm very happy about that. Why is my stuff all knocked over? Yeah. All right. Y'all sit down over here. Um, if you want him to go without the helmet, he can. It's not attached. It's pretty cool. The helmet just says MP on it. Very much just like the one I had when I was a kid. He does have a badge. If I'm not mistaken, if we go back to the movie, he should have a like French accent, kind of Frenchish Cajun accent from Louisiana. I think he's from around, I think he was supposed to be from around there, if I'm not mistaken. MPK9 armband. Man, all right. So let's get him up on the spinner so you guys can check out Law and Order because this is just. All right. So we've got him up on the spinner. As you can see, just looks absolutely awesome. I think he's great. Uh, like I said, I just the only thing I would complain about is that knife sheath or the lack thereof. But still fantastic figure. I love Order. The German Shepherd is awesome. As you can see, sorry about that. You can see all the weapons sheathed on. You can see he's got a radio on his chest, and it's like plenty of detail in there. I love this figure though. Looking over at Order, so you've got articulation in his tail. His legs are extra articulated, right down to the paws have some articulation. His head moves side to side and up and down. Like there's a lot you can work with. He even has his own version of Ab Crunch. So very cool. Um, Now you can see we've got him up here with the mask off, which is very cool. Um, this is a great. He's got kind of his tongue hanging out. He's got his tongue hanging out. He's got a happy look on his face, which is really cool. I like that. And then if we switch it up, here he is being a little more aggressive. So how cool is that? So he can be in attack mode, he can be in friendly mode, he can be in working mode with the mask on. A great dog figure. I mean, we don't get a lot of action figures of animals, especially with articulation, and we're getting some awesome ones with the GI Joe Classified series. So I'm super happy with this set. Let me know in the comments down below how much you like this set. like I said, one of my absolute favorites. I'm seriously excited to have this in the collection. So I'd love to hear what your favorite G.I. Joe is. Let me know in the comments down below. If you hadn't already, please smash that like button. And then make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any of the other content we got coming to the channel. Plus, check out my other channel, Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Over there, I got all my wrestling figures and tons of other wrestling content. Plus, every Sunday live, 7 p.m. Central Time. Got Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Come check out the show, talk some wrestling with us. We have a great time. Also, check out the other half of Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, The Chase Collector, right here on YouTube. Check out what he's got going on. Pretty sure we got a revamp of his channel coming up soon, so make sure you stay tuned to see all that's going on. With all that being said, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.